Good evening, everyone, and I hope you're good. So if you have not been paying attention, or if you didn't pay attention to the first class, I would advise that you pay attention here because in this class, because I must be honest with you, automation is far more than editing video. This is what a lot of people actually don't understand. Automation is far more than editing pictures, editing videos. You can know how to edit video very well and still fail even after you start posting content. So what I'm about to teach you this evening is how you can research content on your own. Research content, research for video idea that you want to create, and basically how you can actually know what is going viral, how to research those niches, how to also research some content that you can actually jump onto that is not currently viral. So I'm also going to be, so before I start showing you how to do those research, I will try to establish some facts that you need to understand about social media itself, not just YouTube alone, because this can also be applicable to every other social media. So the kind of talk that we have on Monday is still the same thing we are going to have today, but it's going to be more of practical towards the ending of the um video. And you need to understand that, just like I said the other time, social media, make people react, automation is far more than um, editing videos. You can know how to edit video very well. And someone that didn't even know how to edit video very well, they get the whole scope even more than you that know how to edit and do some crazy effects with your edits. So what I'm going to be teaching you this evening is just something that can actually help you become good, even if your, what is it called? Even if, what is it called now? Even if a dead account, you can easily revive a dead account with this strategy I want to teach you. So I will beg you, pay attention if you have not been paying attention. This time around, pay attention. So let me share my slide. All right. So this is what we are going to be discussing today. And it is very, very important that you all pay a very good attention to everything I'm going to be saying in this video. Very, very important that you pay attention to it. And one thing you should understand is that, just like I said the other time, automation is far more than editing. Automation is, let me just say it like this. Automation is not 100% editing or your graphics or your video. They are part of, or research is the king of automation. If you have a very good tool, but you don't know how to use it. If you have a very good tool, but you don't know how to use those tools to get on an important trend, you end up losing up you end up fucking up the whole stuff because you don't know, you only have a tool, but you don't know how to use the tool. Then how do you call yourself what is it called? An automation creator. So this video, just pay attention. So I'm going to be talking about niche and viral content research. And this is where the money steps in. This is where the money steps in. There are a lot of niche that a lot of people believe that, oh, this is the only thing, especially in Africa, this thing is common in Africa, or let me say Nigeria. Oh, this is the only thing I can actually do, or I can start creating for me to make money. Example of that is movie recap. Another one is football. Another one is ranking niche. All of these niche are very, very common. Another one is folk tale. Another one is tales, dark tales, like all those scary, scary content. There are more to all of these things. There are more to all of these things. You need to understand that white man and an average white man likes to see snow all the time, but nobody is creating content around this particular niche. And if you create that type of content, you are definitely going to have a very good high RPM. So before I talk too much, let's move into what I have today. So I said these steps decide income before creation. What I'm about to teach you, it decides how much you are going to earn before you create anything. Before you create anything, you need to know how much you are going to be earning. You cannot just start a business and say, oh, because I've started this business, so it's just going to go on like that is going. It may not go anywhere, because you also need to understand that this business that I'm actually going into requires there are some skill I need to understand. There are a lot of things that you really need to understand. I don't want to waste much of our time this evening. I'm a talkative though. And then poor research leads to effort without returns. Then strong research align emotion, search, demand, and ads. So I think in our last class, I gave an assignment that everybody should go and pick a niche. So if the niche you pick is what I've mentioned earlier, you need to have a rethink after this class. Then you need to understand that there are 3 rules of profitable niche. And number one niche or the number one rule is your content has to be emotional. Your content has to be searchable. And then your content also has to be advertise friendly, irrespective of anything you are creating content on. Like, irrespective of anything you are contenting in automation, if your content did not carry these 3 words, and this is what is going to help us, this is what is going to also help us or help me to teach you how you can actually build your own script towards any content you want to create. So I'm not just teaching you, I'm not giving you a template. I'm giving you I'm giving you the full manual, not a template. Just follow this and this. No. If I teach in my last class, if I teach everybody to go and do a particular video like this, do it like this, do it like this, do it like this, and you have this result. And about 80 people, 80 participants now went ahead to do that same thing on YouTube. That is saturation. So I'm giving you the full manual. That is why I need to take my time to explain all of these things, so that when you start creating your own content, you are never going to bounce back to me and say, oh, I did not make mention of this thing during the class. So I'm mentioning it now. 3 rules to profitable niche. And this is also applicable to face contents. Like if you want to do a face content, either face or faceless. So it has to be emotional. People act when content triggers feelings. Fear, like fear, hope, anger, curiosity, pride, faith, regret, emotion drives, clicks, watch time, and sharing natural content struggles. So whenever you want to create your content, always try as much as possible to build emotion with whatever you are doing. Always try as much as possible. Then how can you achieve this? Study comment section on viral posts. Look for repeated emotional words. Build topic around pain, desire, or conflict. Title should be around promise, emotional payoff. So whenever you are creating your content, or how can you achieve an emotional rule, is study the content or study the what is it called? Study the comment sections of most viral posts within your niche. Study the comment section. Study the comment section. You can, there is a, and how do you do that? It's very simple. Let's say, for example, you want to, I want to teach you how you can study a comment section. So let's say, for example, this is a crime niche. I don't want this thing to play. That is why I mute. So if it's play, I will just be able to edit it out. Sorry for that. My network is just frustrating me this evening. A lot of things just happening this evening that I really, me myself don't understand. My solar did not charge. My generator rope is gone. All right. I can barely hear you. Network is horrible. Yes, I don't even know. So let's continue. So how do you study comments? That is what I was. That is what I wanted to do. So this is how you study that. You come here to select all of these comments. All right. So you come here, you expand all of these reply. Can everybody hear me? Let me be sure. Oh, nobody did even see my screen. All right. Sorry about that. So if you guys are not seeing my screen or seeing anything, just talk out, comment. Don't just keep mute. This class is, it's kind of too boring for me. You guys are not giving me the good vibe that January batch gave me. So let's continue. So let's say, for example, you want to study comment section of a particular video. Let's say this video actually had about 20 you pause. This one had about 26K views in one day. This is a crime story. And then it has about 37 comments. So if you go through this comment section, you see that it is actually full of emotions. So you come to the comment section, you expand everyone that has reply on them, copy all of the comment section there. Then you give it to, I don't know what's going on. Then you give it to ChatGPT and say, study this comment for me. Then in relation to that, after I study the comment, you will now give it the main script based on this. So this is what I'm trying to refer to here. So you make sure you expand all of these replies. Then you come back here and you will select all of these comment sections. You select everything. Then you copy that. You copy that to ChatGPT. Then you tell ChatGPT to, then you paste that here and give it this prompt that we are still going to come back to this. This is a comment from a video titled, so you go back here to copy the title of the video. This, then you also come titled, you put that like this. Then you also come back here and copy this description. You copy this description. Okay. So you copy this description. You now see, and the description is like this. Then you paste that. So after you paste that, you now tell ChatGPT to study at the beginning, like they study this. And wait for my next response. So you give it this particular prompt like this. So this is how you study comment section, the emotions, and how you can actually apply it to your own scripting. Okay. So you copy all of the comment section down to ChatGPT, then you add the description, and this is the description. Then you said, study this and wait for my next response. So what you want to do there is you want to tell ChatGPT to actually study this particular comment section in line with the description. And what ChatGPT is going to do is going to study the whole script. So I want to be sure that this is on a new page. I don't know what's going on. My network is slow this evening. I just want us to do this one and just leave it there. But if it's not going, if it is not going, then so you enter that and then you just wait for the next thing. So the next thing is going to be, that is how you study the emotions on some content. So when I said people act when content trigger feelings. So how do they act? They act in the comments. So this is how you study video emotions. The emotions always come in the comment section. And there are some popular, just like I said here, that study comments on viral posts. So let's say, for example, you posted, you want to start copying a particular channel, and that particular channel has a lot of, like, it has a lot of comments on them. So you copy all of these things, then you follow, okay. Then you follow this guy here. So this is how you, don't mind the whatever that is here. So just copy it and send out. Right. And ChatGPT is going to study everything, like basically everything. And I feel this particular video is not really viral because there is only 37 comments here. So you understand. So once you do that, then we go to the next step. So example, and some examples that you should be looking out for, especially when you are creating your content, either storytelling, psychology, facts, dark secrets, female psychology, male psychology. These are things you should definitely input into whatever you are doing. So examples of what you should. So for this action, we are still going to hold a pause on that, because if I continue the thoughts, I may not be able to talk about this again, but I'm still going to come back to them. So examples of that is stories of betrayal, redemption, growth after loss, explanations tied to money stress, relationship, faith, or survivor. So if these are things that always trigger people, so whenever you are scrolling on TikTok or any social media platform that you scroll on most, if you just hear, so my friend actually did this to me. If you check the comment section and the like of that particular video, they always have a lot of massive view. Or if you are scrolling and you just hear say, "Oh, I survived cancer." You understand? You will want to pause to hear till the end. Is a redemption, or, "Oh, I gave my life to Christ today and I felt like this is the best thing I've ever done. You would want to wait to hear what that person wants to say before you scroll up. Even though if you want to add to your if you want to add your comments, you can also add your own comments. You understand? So you can also talk about growth after loss. I saw someone's picture, not really picture, video of him transforming from a pot belly to six, 7 packs, an elderly man, just because he lost his marriage from pot belly to. So that is a very good example that you can actually bring into your own content or into your own niche. Then we also have explanations. Explanation tied to money stress. Take, for example, you can talk about, let's say, for example, your own niche is all about, I've been longer, sorry about that. I think because of this network, I'll just make this recording available. But that doesn't say you should leave the class. If you leave the class, you'll miss. So you can also talk about all of these things in your video. Make sure your content is full of emotion. And it all starts from the comment section of the video you want to recreate. Yeah. More like you providing solution to them from the comment section, but you are still talking about the same thing. So another thing is it must be searchable. Your content niche must be searchable. People must already search for topic. Demand must exist before creation. Search demand gives free traffic. You cannot just wake up and start thinking, oh, let me just do this thing, or I just want to create on this particular topic because nobody has ever talked about it. You may not get any view. You may not even get any engagement. You understand? You may not get any engagement, any view, any engagement. You may not, it may be far from you. So before you think of creating anything, make sure there is a high demand on it. Make sure there is a high demand on it. What is going on currently or what is trending currently, not really trending, it may be what built up or what made up a particular society or a particular community or country may be all about crime. Oh, there is crime in this country. Crime rate is very, very high in this country. If you talk about crime from another perspective, you may not get view. But if you talk about crime from crime perspective, you will get a lot of engagement because you are talking about that thing from the same general belief perspective. And then how do you do this? How do you make sure your content are searchable? Number one is you use YouTube search suggestions. So when you come to YouTube and you just type, say for example, you just type Mr. I'm just using this one for example. So you only type Mr. and all of these things are out. Mr. Bike Global, Mr. Allen, Mr. and Mrs. Mr. Fixer Nigerian Movie, Mr. Ibu Nigeria. So it simply means these are words that are actually trending currently. You understand? You can also decide to search for, let's say, bottle. Okay. I think there's not, okay, you see, bottle flip challenge, bottle water factory in Nigeria, bottle water machine, bottle water, you see everything about bottle. So you can use this to actually help your own niche. So let's say you are talking about psychology. You can just type psychology. You see, psychology of money, psychology simplified, psychological facts, psychology of money audiobook, psychology of trading, psychology of human behavior, psychology of selling. You understand? You can also use, let's say, girl like Nina, girl help girl, divorce or die full movie, girl meets boy. You see? Or you can just say female psychology. So you see, female psychology in relationship, female psychology attraction, female psychology book, female psychology facts, female psychology in love and attraction, what women really want, full course, audio course, blah, blah, blah. So anyone that is now related to any niche you are doing, let's say you are doing female psychology, let's say anything that is related to female psychology, this is it here. Relationship rather, this is it here. So you just click on this and it's going to load up related topic to that particular niche. Then you can now go ahead to filter more on your own research based on popularity. And you can also come back to filter here based on topics that are being posted or trending this week. So it's not going to show you 2 days or it's not going to show you 5 years ago or 4 years ago. Then all you have to do is just go down and see some channels that you can easily replicate. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So look at this particular channel now. This is a 5 minute content, but you can actually make more. 7 days ago, has 55K views. And look at the subscriber that this particular channel has. Look at it, 1,002. And then it has 55K views in 7 days ago. Oops. In 55 days ago. Then there is also another one. If you keep on scrolling, if you also keep on scrolling, you definitely see some content. Say this one, 1K views in 20 with 29 subscribers. See, look at this. These are not having views. These are not getting a lot of views. So if you keep on scrolling like that, see also, look at this one also, 1 day ago with 7K and it has 2K views. So what I'm trying to explain here is that if you are creating content and that particular content, a topic is not searchable, like nobody can say the topic or nobody is searching about the topic, then you are in a big soup. Your content may not get engagement. Understand that? Now that we are moved, okay, let me just base or talk more or relate my content or explanation to female psychology. Now that Valentine is okay, it's even Saturday. I don't even know. Now that Valentine is Saturday, a lot of articles, a lot of published, a lot of videos about Valentine is definitely going to be on air. A lot of love story, so if you use this moment to talk about Valentine, it's a very good thing that your channel is going to blow up very faster. Then you can also use Google Trend. So how do you use Google Trend to search for your what is it called? How do you use Google Trend? So I'm going to show you now how you can use Google Trend to search for trending news. And then you can also use vidIQ. Why this one is still loading up, let me just skip to that. You can also use vidIQ. So how do you use vidIQ? It's very simple. So say, for example, you are searching this particular topic or you search this particular topic. I'm going to come back to this later. So say, for example, you search this particular topic, female psychology in relationship. If you come to this side, so how do you get vidIQ on your laptop? You come to this 3 button here. You click on it on your PC on Google Chrome, or then you come to this extension. Then you visit Chrome browser. Then you are going to see all this. Then just type vidIQ. You see that? Then you add to Chrome. So this one says remove from Chrome. It means I've already added it. So that is why I'm saying I should remove. So once you add your vidIQ, then you are going to have this on your search. Then you can now use either this one to filter, or you use this particular one to filter. So how do you make research? So I was supposed to talk about Google Trend, but I'm going to talk about it later. Let me just quickly explain this. So how do you use vidIQ? It's very simple. Say, for example, you search this particular topic, female psychology in relationships. It's going to show you this panel. This is overall score. The overall score simply means the rate at which people are watching, are searching. Two things. The rate at people are watching female psychology concept and that are watching is somehow medium high. So if you have it at 70, it simply means it is very, very high, just like Super Bowl. Like what I did in our last class, Super Bowl. So if you search Super Bowl, when that particular topic is trending, you will see it as, you may even see it as 90 because the search volume is very, very high. Same also as this, female psychology. So if I remove this in relationship and just search for female psychology alone, you're also going to see that this also increased. You see that? It also increased. And this simply means there are a lot of people that are searching for this particular topic. And it's a very good topic that you can actually jump on. Same also every other topic. So when you come, let's say you also search for crime scene, you also see that. Say you search for snow. Say let me just use that as also an example. Snow. Snow rain. Yeah. You see, very, very high. High. You see? Then, if you also look at the competition, it's also low. It's high. Search volume is high. And it is also low in competition. Low in competition, that means there are few people that are actually creating the type of content for this particular niche. So let's go back to female psychology. I want to show you something here. So when you come to female psychology, competition is high, and then the competition is medium, and then the volume is also moderate. Then is medium rather. Then if you also scroll down, you will see some top channels that uses this particular that are creating on this particular topic. So you can follow those channels to see whatever they are creating to replicate that. Maybe when we get to how to script, you understand that better. Then if you also come to this filter here, if you come to this filter, I use this thing a lot. If you come to this filter here, and then you can now filter based on, let's say you want to filter based on subscriber base, let's say from 1,000, or let's say from 5,000 and above, let's say from 5,000 to 1 million subscriber, and then the views should be ranking from 300K to let's say 3 million. So as I'm adjusting, you see it's showing them. So these are content that you can actually replicate. So especially these ones that has long scripts, like long video that has long video. Just go into this channel and then you definitely see the video that you want to copy, but we are going to get there. So you can use all of these things to make research for your niche, any type of niche. There is no specific niche. So any type of niche, provided the niche is what you really want or what you really like. Also see this one. Destroying woman ego is kind of easy. Actually, then female psychology. Then you see this is 4 months ago. Look at the subscriber, look at the views. Also look at this 3 months ago. Look at the subscriber, look at the views. So you keep on going like that and going like that. So let's say, for example, you are confused and you don't know what to create content on. So you can come here to create your content. So when you update your, when you upgrade this, though me, I don't upgrade. There's no need for that. This information alone is enough for me to create new content. You understand? And I can easily find my competitor with this and try to replicate whatever they are creating. So you use vidIQ to search for what for other competitor and to know if this particular niche is saturated or not. So let's go back to Google Trend. So how do you use this guy here to search for anything you want to search for? Or say, for example, you want to jump on a trend, just like what I said here, that your content should be searchable. All you have to do is just come to trending now. Just come to trending now. Then, based on these categories, you select your preference. So let's say, for example, for Nigeria, let's say you want to create content for Nigerians. Though I would not advise you to do that because the RPM is very, very low, very, very low, as low as it can be seen like 0 points for Nigeria. So you can now filter based on when the trend starts. So based on 4 hours ago, you can see that most time a lot of Nigeria, they only like football because of sporty betting. Then 20 hours ago, people are also searching for Forex Factory, which is 2 hours ago. People are searching for Forex Factory. People are searching for different type of football club. You see, this is for Nigeria. So let's go global. So let's say, for example, you now go to search for what is trending in UK or region, United Kingdom in all region. So in the past 4 hours, in the past 1 hour, this is what is trending. This is what is trending in the past 1 hour. So if you quickly create content, let's say, for example, your content niche is around celebrity, and I feel this person should be a celebrity, I guess. Yeah, a snowboarder. She's a celebrity. So people are talking about it 2 hours ago, 4 days ago, 15 minutes ago. So if you talk about this particular topic, you will get, not even me, you will get engagement. So let's say, for example, your niche is talking about celebrity updates. If you are into celebrity updates, this is where you get your updates from. Then if you also scroll down, National League 2 hours ago, you get engagement. Then you can now filter based on 24 hours ago, what is trending 24 hours ago. But most of the time, I always advise that just click on these 4 hours so you can see what is currently fresh. So in that way, you can easily jump on what is trending. Then you can also search based on your category. So if your category is business and finance, let's see what is there. So you see this is 3 hours ago. So this is a particular trend that you can actually jump on. Then look other things, health. If your own is into health, this is also a celebrity somewhere. This is also a celebrity. This person is also a celebrity. You see, 2K views, 2K search. That means about 2,000 people are searching for this particular news in the past 24 hours. So if you jump on that particular trend and just create content on it, you will get engagement. You will get engagement. Then also, let's say, for example, you want anything. Let's say you want politics. This is also a celebrity, though a politician. You see, 10 hours, 30 minutes ago, 11 hours ago. So people are talking about him. And with this particular thing I just showed you now, you can use this thing to also create Twitter page. I'm not supposed to say this, but I'm saying it already. You can create, let's say this is a politician. Don't sack cabinet until Chris phased out the post. So let's say, for example, this is a politician in UK. You can open a what is it called now? What is this thing called? Um, There is this thing that they call it. I've forgotten the name. You can open an account on his name, verify your own Twitter account, and start posting news that is related to this man. You can also get engagement on your Twitter post also. When you start posting news that is related to or fabricate news. So if you must do that thing, you have to be using VPN. That is a class on its own. Though I'm not going to talk about it in this YouTube class. This is just YouTube. So you can also use your own idea to 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 do what I just explained now. So if you also come to technology, Microsoft Windows, say that in the past 4 hours, then you show what is trending now. This trend status, you toggle it on. Then by relevance, you click on search volume. You click on search volume. Then your content is definitely going to come up on their on their search bar. So if you are into blogging, you are into anything, and you need to understand that Google is connected to some of this social media. In case you don't know, at least they have a cheap code, or no, not really cheap. They have API connected to. So that is why if you search the name of a friend on Google, Google is going to be directing you to Facebook or TikTok. You understand? So if you can create content based on what is trending on Google, on your YouTube, just know that no. So Google is now going to start referring people from their YouTube search home engine to your YouTube. If there is a particular channel I normally get trend, like I get what is it called, clicks from external links, and the external link is Google. YouTube is on your back end, is going to state it there that this particular click or this particular view is coming from this particular website. Some are from WhatsApp, that some of my subscribers are posting on their WhatsApp group, and some are even from Instagram. So Google is connected to all of these social media platforms, and that is why they can easily send you information when you search up that particular information. So this is also applicable to any country of your choice. If you also go to United States of America, in all zone, you see what is trending in their technology. You see, this is State of Play 2026. This is a game, I guess. This is a game. And it's still trending. So if you also go back to what is it called? If you go back to all categories, or you select based on your niche, and you can decide to talk about all of these things at once also. This particular topic is, okay, this is football. This particular topic is trending in the past 4 hours. This is also one 40 minutes ago. Search. This also a celebrity, I guess. This also 50 minutes ago. So if you want to do content based on, so always try as much as possible to make sure your content niche are searchable. And I just showed you how you can do them now. And then type a phrase and watch what auto fill. If suggestions appear, demand exists. If suggestions appear, demand exists. If nothing appear, demand stay weak. I'm talking about YouTube now. So if you type female psychology and you are not seeing anything here as suggestion, it means that particular thing you want to, or that is in your head, it means it has never been in existence. And if you create content about that thing, it may never get any engagement. You understand? It may never get any engagement. So examples of how you can now make your own content fall in that particular, this example is how to survive betrayal. You know, I talk about emotions, cautious betrayal, true life stories, money mistakes, relationship red flags. Do you understand? So these are searchable words that people always search often. Like they always want to search for it. They always want to look out for all of this, how to survive a relationship, how to, especially the concept of how to is a commonly used word on social media and online. Even today or this week, you would have used that particular phrase, how to. So whenever you are creating your own video, always try to also bring those things into your content. Though I'm still going to talk about how you can tie to your own content very well. Then I also have the last one is on this profitable niche is advertise friendly. Brands pay for safe environment, clean language, and structured storytelling attract ads. If your concept or content is very, very good, if your content is very, very good, then you are good to go, like very, very good to go. And then actions is avoid graphics language and restricted words, especially in especially self-inflicted words like stab, like murder, like injury. Yeah, I think injury is allowed, but especially most of the words that are commonly used, or let me say most harmful words, try as much as possible to avoid them. Focus on explanation, storytelling with purpose, finance, education, self-growth, faith, lifestyle, pull high ads rates. Focuses on this thing, they are most searchable. Somebody cannot just, it will only take a criminal to search for crime. They are not saying criminal or crime content do not get views, they get a whole lot of view. But how you narrate your content determines how your views are going to be. How your views are going to be. So search for what is it called? Focus on these things. Give story with a purpose. Don't just create content because this is how ChatGPT gave it to me. No, no, no. I'm also going to teach us how you can type and make ChatGPT to feel like you. How ChatGPT can feel like how ChatGPT can speak like you and think like you. I'm going to give us that prompt also in this. It may not be today, maybe when we start talking about scripting. Then example is money habits, personal development stories, explainer, long form storytelling, like Reddit stories. Reddit stories are realistic stories. So there is a way you can revamp it and make it more elongated just for your audience to enjoy whatever they are doing. Then focus demand before creation. These are three words. Focus, demand, before creation. Do not start with an idea. Start with focus. Start with demand. Focus on one niche, one audience, one emotion. Scattered channels struggle to grow. What I'm trying to say here is that don't just say, I want to create this channel that talks about happy life. I want to talk about this channel that talk about another thing. I want to talk about this channel that is on another level. I want to talk about this. So you need to focus on, I'm in a class. So you need to focus on demands. Focus on demands. Focus on one niche. Even if you are going to be doing every other niche as a side hustle, more like the niche I'm going to be suggesting to us. So if I'm giving you or I'm suggesting a niche for you, you're expected to, is easy to do. You're expected to create that particular content for that niche within a week. Spend a whole week on it, then be done with it, then you can now focus on the other channel. So that one is just going to be like, sorry about that break. My network is just first. Let's just manage it for this night. Tomorrow it should be fixed. Very, 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 very sorry. So let's continue. Let me share my slide. So focus on one channel. This is how you will be. This is how you will get monetized faster. And then action is pick one core problem, solve it from many angles. Develop depth before expansion. If you are creating, this is also applicable to two ways, to channel and also to your type of niche. And what I said here is start with demand. Don't start with an idea. You get idea, they say rule the world, right? But not in automation. Idea does not rule anything here. What rule things here is demand. What rule the world of automation is demand. You cannot tell me that I have this idea in my head and I want to bring it out. So I want to make this video. I want to make a video about it and make sure I send it like this. I send it like this. It's a lie. You understand? It's a lie. So idea rules the world. Focus or demand rules automation. And this is what you should pick. Focus on one problem. What is one thing people actually do in this particular niche that I'm doing? Or if it is struggle, talk about struggles. Talk about financial struggles. Talk about anything. And then example is one channel focuses on life story about trust and betrayal. Another one can focuses on life lesson through story. You understand? So you need to focus on one thing. And then you also need to understand that there are three frameworks to all of these things. That is passion, profitable, and popularity. So you must enjoy the topic enough to repeat it often. And this is definitely going to kill burnout. Burnout kills consistency. So you must enjoy it all the time. So checks is you speak about it without forcing words. You study it daily without stress. This is how you can easily wake up in the morning and just get motivated. I think this is basically for some mentorship students that I'm doing face content for, like those that are into face content. This is also applicable to automation also. So profitability is many money flows where advertisers compete. High watch time plus save content equals revenue. So it is also profitable when you talk about things you like the most. You understand? And I said in our first class that start thinking like a content creator. You understand? Start thinking like a content creator. Don't just wake up in the morning and start. You can look for what to create content on. You understand? You can look for, which is what I'm definitely going to advise. You can look for, but while looking for that, just have it at the back of your mind that you are not doing what you did last time. Just have that at the back of your mind. Then other channels end in this niche. Ads appear frequently, sponsor exists. That is for the profitable niche. And then for popularity, large audience size matter. Small demand limits grow. Then checks is search volume exists, multiple creator post weekly. Multiple creators post weekly. Viral examples appear monthly. You see what I was trying to say yesterday? So, and I feel we understand that. I don't want to stress much on this. This is also applicable to. I think I've stressed much on it in our last in the first class, that if you are creating any type of content, or if you are creating any type of content, think like a content creator. Don't just say, oh, I just want to create this thing because it's from my idea, or I have this idea to. No, you may not get engagement on that particular idea. Just have to create on what is currently trending, because that is how you are going to get engagement, popularity, and for your channel. Then how to use the framework together. I think let's keep this. Then all right. So what are some high CPM topic signals, such as finance team, tech team, educational, motivational, music, usage rights, right friendly topics, and all of these blah 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 dash. So what I'm trying to explain here, I think I've explained them before. How to use some keyword search using YouTube search, Google Trends, and then these two. Just remove this one. These guys, they are not really performing well. Let me even delete it. They are not really performing well, like vidIQ and also vidIQ. How to tell if a channel ends ads, or so how to tell that is from when you install vidIQ, or when you install vidIQ on your channel, just go to that particular channel. Let's say this particular channel. How do you know that if they are monetized? So you go to that particular channel, and then you will see these quick channel stacks. Or you can also install NextLev as a vidIQ, as the same way you install your vidIQ. You can also install NextLev. So NextLev is the one that says that will show you this particular monetized that you are seeing here. I don't want to talk much about that, because it's the only reason I use that is just for this monetized whatever. So this is going to show you how much this particular channel is earning, estimate. But roughly, bad as it bad, this is an AI generated content. Yeah, this is an AI generated content. Abi? Let me see. Yeah, this is an AI generated content, and it's racking up a lot of views. This is an AI generated content. So I'm also going to be teaching you how to generate all of these things also. So, and also for every other niche that you want to pick on. So I'm going to be teaching us how you can generate content using four style of video to generate your content. Then this is an AI generated content, and this is what this channel is earning, by the ways, monthly, estimated, but it should be in between. But I'm guessing it should be between 1,000, 2001 or 2002 or 5. It's not the 6,000. It's in between this, because I also have a channel like that too, that they actually wrote this thing, but that is not what's on the back end. And the reason for this is because based on the view that this particular channel is pulling, that is why it's like that. So back to the slide. Then I also talked about how to spy on a viral channel legally by observing patterns. So how to spy on that, you can also use your vidIQ to see view trending videos. You understand? When you go to a particular channel, you view the trending videos. Then you can also add competitor and compare and contrast what the two channels are doing. But most of the time, I always advise my students to do whatever a channel is. So if anybody is going to pick this particular niche now, I'll tell you to copy what this person is doing. Yes. Now, so me self they make money. So I'll tell you to copy. If I tell you to copy, if you also go to my personal YouTube channel too, like the content I create with my own face, this is also the same thing. I have some guys, I am copying my own mentor. So any video you drop, I also do it. You get, he's a white guy. So if you drop a video today, my own video can be next week because of my time and time to sit down and shoot. You understand? But you will definitely see me replicating whatever he's doing. So when you see his video and you see my video, you just be like, I've seen this video, this same video. Now him and the copy. You understand? So, and that is what YouTube algorithm wants. That is what the algorithm wants. Ability to copy and copy well. There's a book I'm going to be suggesting for us. What is the name of the book again? See, I did forget things easily, but I will tag it I will give out the book in the group chat. So, ability to be able to copy and set your own and make it your own is called smart copying. So you can copy this channel and also make your own money. You can talk about the same thing, but in diverse or different way. Then I also talk about finding viral topic, reputable format, upload frequency. So we are going to talk about this in our upcoming classes also. How to tell if a channel, okay, I think I've talked about that. So the assignment I'm going to be giving for this class or for this section is this assignment. Let me just paste it on the group chat. Yeah, I've sent it. Find 5 viral videos in the choosing niche. Rewrite each title shorter and more emotional. Write the pattern you notice in the hooks, pacing, and angle. And that is going to lead us to our topic tomorrow. So before we talk about this topic tomorrow, let me teach you guys how you can open a YouTube account. Now that we've talked about how to research on a particular, how you can make research, carry out your research on YouTube to know what is going on. So how do you open a YouTube account? This is supposed to be a course on its own. I must be honest with you. It's supposed to be a course on its own, but let me just run through it briefly. I'll run through it briefly and tell you what are the things you need to do. Or should we make it a course on its own or a teaching on its own? No. So I'm still going to come back to this when we start writing scripts, which is scripting, storytelling, and content creation, which is going to be tomorrow, next class rather. So let's go back to how to create a YouTube account and how you can find name for your YouTube account. You load up now. How to create a YouTube account and how to look for a name or a channel name for your YouTube account. So I want to copy out a script here. I want to copy out a script here. Where now? Just give me a minute. Let me see this. All right, so good. So this is how you create your own. So let me just open this on another slide on a new chat so that I can send it to the group. So so this is the first prompt. You say, give me 15 name idea for a YouTube channel about, so what your niche is all about, you write it out. So let's say is female psychology. And use made up word, or let's say two words names for example, so you can now copy this particular guy here, female code. Then you come back here and change this here. Then you enter. So I'm using female psychology as an example. And this doesn't mean you should go and use female psychology. It's optional. Of course, I'm going to give a whole list of niche you can actually do. So input your own niche and pick it. So once it has given you these 15 names, the next thing you want to do is you want to search for the names one by one on YouTube. You come here on YouTube, you search for the name, just to be sure that nobody has used that name. That is why you want to search for that name. So you search for all of these names one by one. So if you do not see anyone, let's say you didn't see any channel or any channel name, or let's say they've used all of these ones, you can tell ChatGPT that these names has been used by another user. So to see that more, just come to filters to see this channel, then come to search filter to type, then let's see what that is going to give us. You see, mind her. So this is her in mind. This is inside her mind. Her mind explain. Her movie mind. So there are a lot of names here. So I feel like nobody has used this mind her. Yeah, her mind. Yeah. Nobody has used this name, mind her. So let's say this is the name we want to use. So you just tell ChatGPT to say, you just tell it that you pick this particular name and it should give you this. I choose this. Give me channel description, logo prompt, banner prompt to make it look interesting. Then send that out. Then it's going to give you everything you requested from Mr. or Mrs. ChatGPT. Then next on that is, so you see generating. So next on that is you come to your YouTube channel, or you come to YouTube. You come to youtube.com. So if you don't have any channel that you've created before now, when you log in the Gmail on YouTube, like when you log in your Gmail, something here is going to say create channel. Something around this area is going to say create channel. So click on it to create channel. But I have created a channel here. So all you have to do is just, let's say you've created a channel and you want to create another channel again. You can also come to settings, and then you will see something here. Though I'm not going to be creating channel with this one again, but I'm just going to show you through. So you come to add or manage your channel, and you are going to see. So if you have not opened channel at all on that particular YouTube account, you are going to click on create channel somewhere around here. But if you have created before and you still want to use the same Gmail, you can just click on create account or create channel. Then you come here to copy this name, mind her. You come here to copy this, and then if you want to add anything as handle also, if you want to add maybe you want to change this, mind her anything, you can just select that. So before you go on, select your picture. But because we've not generated any picture, just come here, come and copy this logo. So the first website I'm going to introduce to us, that you can generate thumbnail, picture, and thumbnail or picture. there are three. There are two rather that are free. Number one is Whisk. Then this Whisk here. Then we also have Meta.ai. So I prefer this Meta.ai to Whisk and any other even paid too cannot meet with the standard of Meta AI. I can say this anywhere. So for image quality is always at the peak, clearer, smoother, and very, very sharp. Let me show you something that I generated. Okay. This is a thumbnail I generated with Meta AI. You see how sharp the image look. You see how clean the image look. So that is that for Meta AI. So you come to Whisk, then on Meta AI, when you log in, this is the interface you are going to see. So log in with your Facebook account or Instagram account too. Either of the two, Facebook or Instagram. Log in. So once you log in, come to create the prompt that you copied from here. Come here, change this resolution to, we are generating, where is it again? We are generating logo, and logo is always very, very small. So if we are generating logo is going to be 1 by 1. Logo is going to be 1 by 1. Then you just paste that, and then you click on go. So you see what is going to generate. Then while you are generating that, you also come back to this banner. You also change this to 16 by 9 because we are going to be using a landscape and a very long stuff. Then you also paste that and you create your logo, your banner rather. So this is the logo. So you can decide to pick anyone here. You can decide to pick any logo here. Any logo here. You see how the logo looks, how the logo look like. You see, even the banner. You see how they look like. So just come here to your YouTube, download this, download the thumbnail, the logo, then you come and upload it on as your logo. You upload it as your logo, and then once you upload as your logo, you click on create channel, and automatically your channel is going to be created for you. Nobody, you don't need to use VPN. You don't need VPN. You don't need VPN. You don't need VPN to open a standard YouTube account. You don't need it. Just open. Oh yeah, now you go. So once you click on create, the channel is going to look, so I'm going to be using this as an example. The channel is going to look like, so once you create, your channel will look like this. Like it will look empty, just your name and this particular logo is the only thing that will be there. This other thing, how to add it, just click on manage customize channel, or you come to here and then you come to YouTube Studio. So once you come to YouTube Studio, you are going to see your studio, or you just click on customize channel. So from customize channel, you just go to where you can customize your channel. Then you come to from your studio, you scroll down to click on customization. Then from customization, you can now add your banner. You add your banner here. Then the description that it's generated, that ChatGPT generated for us the other time, which is this one. You can now tell ChatGPT to enhance this with emojis. Enhance, this is a female channel. Not really a female channel, it's a male channel. Majorly because it's man that need to listen to how women behave. You get, this is just an example. And this is how you can also apply it to any channel you want to create. So enhance this to a mature standard. Then you paste that, and then you can now add this one, and with a call to action to subscribe. Then you send that out and it's going to start generating. So if you now want to add emoji, maybe you are emoji lord, add emoji where needed. Then you also click on send. Since I'm giving it, is pouring it out. You see that? So you copy all of this, you copy this, and then you come to your description area here, and then you select all and paste. So you can now try to edit or adjust anything you feel like you want to edit or adjust. You can do all of those things. And once you are done, just click on publish. Yeah, basically. So if you want to upload a watermark logo, though this one did not really mean, if you want to, it's optional. You can also do that. Then on this home tab, you can turn it on so that whenever people go to your channel, to your YouTube channel, people are going to see your channel well arranged. You understand? So once you click on publish, your channel is now going to look like this. The channel is going to add your banner, is going to add your description, your logo. Make sure your banner is clear. Don't over zoom it, and don't over zoom it in or over zoom it out. You see how mine looks like? You see how my own look like? Yours should also look like that. It should look more mature. You get? It should be commanding, not just anyhow. Text is here, image is here, everything is just shabby or shaking. No, everything is just looking like a child. No. So if you are creating a channel for a mature mind, and what you want to post there is just for matured mind, you have to make your channel look mature. You understand? That also command respect for your channel, and also command what is the English now? It shall command something great for your channel. You understand what I'm trying to explain here? Can you guys see my screen? Okay. So once you are done with that, the next thing you want to do is very, very important before you move on. You come to your settings, your channel settings. Then you select country of your choice. This does not affect anything on your channel. This is only going to affect how people will see your content. Oh, this content, the owner of this channel is in United States of America. You can lie there. It's permitted. You can lie. But this will not determine if your content is going to be shown to United States audience. It is the content you create on your channel that will determine if your content will be shown to US audience and high-end audience. No Nigerian boy will go and search for female psychology. No Nigerian guy will go and search for crime scenes. No Nigerian guy will go and search for... You understand what I'm trying to explain here? So any niche you are trying to move in, even dark fat, no Nigerian guy will go and so just select this to be, and don't change your own to Nigeria. Don't go and put Nigeria because your channel trust maybe based on subscriber base may be low. Apply your OT. Then the next thing is you come back to here and tell ChatGPT to give me channel keywords. So it's going to start generating everything. So if it lists them like this, you may not be able to copy at once. This is what I'm trying to refer to. If you copy like this, and then you come and paste it here, everything will be in a box. So best thing is just give me channel word, channel keywords in a sentence. Then you click that. So it's going to add comma in between. You see, this is everything. Then all you have to do is just copy all of this, or you can even enhance to an extent that yeah, you can copy all of this and just paste. At least this is her mind have focus on mindset, attract, emotional, blah, blah. No. This is not what I'm referring to. Give me channel word, keyword. Okay. In a sentence format. Yeah. That is what I wanted to write there, in a sentence format. So it's going to give you the keyword in a more copyable format. Then you copy this, then you come back to here, and then you paste that. You see, it's easy to do. Then you click on save. Then, before you click on save, rather, come here to check on, no, this channel is not for kids. This is for adults. Then you can also enable automatic doubling. You turn that on. Review double for all language, review blah, blah, blah. So just, yeah, for all language, turn it on. Then the next on that is to verify your channel. So you come here, you input your phone number. It can be, remember what I said, VPN or the type of phone number you use to verify your account does not determine if you will get your views from United States or UK or Canada. It is the type of content you post. You understand? So you can use your phone number, and if you have US phone number, it's good. Then the next one is, and once you are done verifying that, you're also going to verify this access so as for you to have access to all of these things, for you to be able to upload daily. That is based on whatever you want to do, based on your own choice. Then you can also use your external link. Maybe you want to start promoting other people's brand or other people's products, just like what I said in the beginning of the class. If you want to start promoting, and then if you also want to do live streaming, maybe based on your country, you have a very good electricity, you can also use that for your channel. But for you to have access to that, you have to verify your face. You can use your face, which is video verification. You can use valid ID or channel history, but most of the time I always advise you use video verification. So if you are using video verification, make sure you don't use video verification for 2 accounts. And here's why I say that. YouTube studies your channel behavior by your name, verification mode, IP address, name, in the sense that the name you use to register that Gmail. You are using Gmail to log into YouTube. So they register that. The address you are using, the address and IP. IP address is a digital code for your address. digital code tracking for your address. I may not get that right, but that is the best way I can explain it. Your verification mode, your own mode of verification. So this is why you see some channel, oh, my, oh, today you may see someone's video saying, oh, I YouTube delete 3 of my accounts today. Reason for that is because of these 3 things I'm saying. Is it 3? Yeah, 3 things. And then how you switch channel on a particular device. On this device now, I only have one channel. On this device I'm streaming, I'm sharing my screen from, I only have one single device on one single channel. So for every channel I own, I have a device for them, either a laptop or phone. But I have more phone. You understand? So whenever I want to upload, I'll just copy the file on my laptop, then send it to the phone, then just start uploading like that. You understand? So your IP address, and that is the very best way you can actually bypass all of these things. So if you are opening multiple accounts, maybe for future purposes, always try as much as possible to bypass you opening accounts with the same phone number, with the same name, verify your facial with the same face. You can either use your mom, your sister, your friend. No, not friend. There's not going to be any future implication though. Your mom, your dad, your sisters, your siblings, your cousins, your children, your girlfriend. You understand? So you can use their face to verify. Though YouTube is going to definitely delete them after 30 days. You get, they just want to verify that it is human being that is operating this part, or either after 30 days or after 90 days or after 1 year, they are definitely going to delete it on their server. So they just want to verify that this is human being that is actually using this. And if you're also using, and you should also use correct information whenever you are opening from YouTube or whenever you are opening from Gmail. Use a correct information. Reason for that is because so that you can be able to apply for, I want to show you something, so that you can be able to apply for, is debt already though, so that you can be able to apply for an AdSense. It will be very, very easy for you to apply. So if your details are not correct, if your details are not correct on 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 your Gmail, and you want to use different address, let's say for example the address you register for Gmail is different from the address you want to use for your AdSense. When, let's say your AdSense is ready and you want to sign up, if it is not correct, you will face a whole lot of issue. So anything you are using, especially for YouTube from Gmail, make sure the name you use tallies with the name you are going to use for your AdSense. That is, I think when we get to that area, we will cross the bridge. But for this opening channel, make sure every details you are using, they are very, very correct and they are your own. You understand? So once you are done with that, come to this upload. Then you can change this to unlisted. Then maybe if you want to use one channel tag, you want to use one tag for all of your video, you can also do that. But I'm still going to talk about description and tag, how to get for your channel. Then for advanced, you can change the category of that channel to whatever your channel is all about. So for female psychology now, the channel is all about education. The channel is all about education. It's just like you educating men how to treat women right, or women how to treat man right. You understand? Female psychology, male psychology. And if you also come to YouTube here, so also search for that topic also, male psychology. You feel like male, we've been talking about female. Male psychology is a very, very crazy topic. So anyone you want to choose, you can also choose it. You see, the search is high. There are people creating content on it, and female watch this niche. And you know that female they are very, very emotional. You understand? They are very, very emotional. This is a niche I'm just suggesting. One of plenty, one of 55 niche I'm going to be sending to the group after this call. Then you select, she's under education. Then the next thing is, that is all. So for your community moderation, I think there are no foul language that you need to block. Yeah, there are no foul language because some of those words are not abusive. So you can leave this for you can just leave it. Then once you are done with that, you are done with this, you are done with verifying your account, you are done with checking out this, and all you have to do is just click on save. And you have successfully opened yourself a standard YouTube account that will never have any issue. So before we move on, before you pick your name or your channel name, make sure you don't change this name before 1 year. Same also as the handle, which is the username. Make sure Mr. Beast has been Mr. Beast over 10 years ago. The only thing he changed on his channel is his logo. And he has only changed it once. Mr. Beast, Tayo Aina, has been Tayo Aina for over a decade, if there's something like that. Is it up to a decade? I don't even know. Maybe over 6 years or 7 years. Shank Comic has been Shank Comic since he opened his YouTube account. So what am I trying to say here is that any name you want to choose as your name for your channel, you can decide to add your name. Let's say I thought by David, or I thought by Mary. You can do that. Or I thought by Bookie. Anything, any username or name you want to use for your channel, please don't even try to say you want to change it from now to the next 1 year. Don't try it. If you try it, you are going to, or even if you want to change your logo or banner, username, and channel name, if you try it, you are going to reset your channel from what it used to be to, you now allow the algorithm to now over search your content, to now know where to categorize your content. When you change name on social media, this is also applicable to all social media, you automatically reset the algorithm for your channel. Automatically, you reset the channel. Automatically, you reset the algorithm to change your channel from how it used to be to another thing. So what I'm trying to say in essence is that you're not even permitted to change your channel name. If you change your channel name, are you going to get views later? Yes, but it may take time before the algorithm categorize you back to the normal category. So that being said, tomorrow in our next class, which is going to be Saturday, we are going to talk about scripting, storytelling, and AI content creation. And in this place is where I'm going to continue using this particular summary that I gave to us. Where is it again? Yeah, I'm going to look for it. So this is where we are going to stop for this night. And In our next class, we are going to pick it up from here. Do we have any question?